How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I am bringing you guys some more BDSP Wi-Fi battles. Today I am rocking out with this Rotom, Scizor, Espeon, Steelix, Typhlosion, and Garchomp team. I know, yes, this is supposed to probably be a Theme Team Friday video, but with how work has got me going and then allergies have kicked in too, I just could not do a longer upload today. So we got hopefully a shorter battle, but man, my opponent does have a very interesting team. Let's look at it. Masquerain, Salamence, Blaziken, Exploud, Ludicolo, and Rhyperior. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure stuff out. I guess our best lead, honestly, is probably the Rotom. That gives me vote switch initiative, and then we can practically go into whoever we feel like could actually take the hit. We have Typhlosion and Garchomp in the back for potential sweepers. Espeon as well is very, very powerful as a sweeper. If we're predicting though some Stealth Rocks or something my opponents want to set up, which ours right off the bat may not be a half bad idea actually to switch Espeon in, because they might be trying to set up the Sticky Web on their side of the field. So what we can do, vote switch and then go into the Espeon, and that should give us an initial advantage if they go for the Sticky Webs. If they go for the Bug Buzz, I still think we make the play, because we definitely do not want the Sticky Webs up on our side, because I think we do rely on our speed just a little bit on this team. So yes, let's go ahead, go into our Espeon. If we happen to have to take a Bug Buzz, which we don't, look at that. Making prediction for days, we get to throw the Sticky Web back at them because of our ability Magic Bounce. Now we are looking good. I'm assuming he's going to stay in. I'm going to go ahead and lock myself into Psychic. We are Choice Specs, so that means we will be hitting hard. We are faster as well, so that's great news for us, as we're able to pick up the first KO relatively quickly. But you know what? This is going to be I can tell you right now, our opponent has a Blaziken, so we have to play very, very careful around our opponent. We do have the initial speed control advantage though, so that is very, very nice. Having Sticky Webs up on our side of the field is it's going to be nice for us. Alright, so Too Loud, the Exploud, is coming out. And like I said, we're Choice Specs Espeon. There's no way he could have known that we were Choice Specs before, but right now he might be knowing, hey man, that Psychic does way too much damage. Boom Burst comes out, does a big chunk of damage to us, but you know what, we're still alive, we're sticking to it. I'm gonna go back in, hit with another Psychic. Let's see what we can do. We definitely pick up the KO there. Our opponent doesn't decide to switch, so he lost his Exploud in fighting our Espeon, so that's huge for us. I don't see him going into Blaziken to fight the Espeon, obviously, but Blaziken is the Pokemon I'm mostly afraid of, because Blaziken is considered Uber. For the ones that don't know, I try to stick to Smogon battles on this channel. Salamence is actually a pretty good threat for our opponent, because he doesn't get hit by the Sticky Webs, but I try and stick to Smogon OU on this channel for the most part. Most of my teams are very niche-y kind of teams too, which I find more fun than just throwing some standard stuff together. But obviously in BDSP we have no rank or anything, so certain Pokemons are not banned, so we play by a tier listing called Smogon. We use Smogon, but not everyone uses Smogon. So that's where stuff kind of bites us sometimes. But we get some very interesting content out of this, so it's not the end of the world. Like Steelix. Steelix is here. Scaring out a Salamence, by the way. Can I get a what in the comment sections, please? I mean, that would be nice. Alright, so Ludicolo coming in on our Steelix as we're setting up Stealth Rocks. Hey, that's fine. So right now, we definitely have to, I would say, switch. I'm expecting a Hydro Pump. That's why we will be going out into our Rotom. but he could very easily go for a grass move. Predicting the Rotom would be actually very beneficial for him, but he sets up the rain. Very interesting. So I'm assuming that means you are Swift Swim Ludicolo, but you do have that speed drop. So this is going to be interesting to see who outspeeds here, because Rotom is Choice Scarfed. Rotom does outspeed. That's actually not too bad. Predicting the grass move, we will go into the right Pokemon accordingly, and that might be Scizor. Scizor is not too bad here. Like, I want to go into Typhlosion, but I want to have Typhlosion have full power eruptions at the end of the game. So we go into Scizor, predicting the grass move. We take it. Alright, so right here we want to actually go for the U-turn. And that kind of like, why do you want a U-turn? He might switch out or whatever, and we just want to keep getting the momentum. He actually stays in and goes for the Hydro Pump, and it picks up a KO on our Scizor, which is actually kind of interesting. That shows me that it's very offensive Typhlosion. Going back out into our Rotom, because we do know our Rotom does outspeed. This time I have to throw a Thunderbolt at him. I just have to. I gotta try and get this thing off the board as fast as possible. He actually switches now, and we're locked into Thunderbolt, which is not the worst move, but it's definitely not a great move, as we are going to be locked in on a Thunderbolt against a Rhyperior, which means we do no damage. Rhyperior is one of those few Pokemon too that does not care about the speed, because, well, he's already got super low speed, so everyone's going to outspeed him anyway. But we're about to take a big hit by somebody, but we're going to try and go into our Steelix and see what we can pull off. Maybe we can, at least, I do believe we have Earthquake. I know Stealth Rock's Roar, Gyro Ball, and maybe Earthquake. My man's still trying to boost up his speed, though. He must be shocked that we were able to pull that Sticky Web combo off on him. But rain is finally gone. And you know what? I can actually punish you for going for that Rock Polish, my man. I don't want to reveal it just yet. I want him to set up at least one more, right? Oh man, he's actually going for Swords Dance too. This Rhyperior is about to get scary. Now, back in Sword and Shield, you know, everyone would be running Weakness Policy Rhyperior. That thing would be so scary, man. And that might be what's going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that Gyro Ball. See how much damage we can do. I wonder what does more actually, Earthquake or Gyro Ball. He takes our Steelix down to 1 HP, and we only survive because of our ability. Man, this thing's going to be hitting hard. But we hit him for decent damage. Now, even though he has the Rock Polish up, I'm assuming that we should be able to outspeed him with almost everything on our team. Yeah, because his speed's practically neutral. Actually, if you think about it. He actually goes for Stone Edge, predicting a switch. Actually, he may have just wanted to just go for the Stone Edge, thinking that if we did switch, he can catch us off guard. So good play on him. I think right now let's go into Garchomp. I was thinking Typhlosion and that the Eruption might be able to pick up KO, but looking at his HP, yeah, that's definitely too iffy. We know we outspeed. Let's set up a substitute, predicting a switch. If he doesn't switch, that's fine. We can definitely take him out next turn, but I just wanted to see if he was going to switch. He did not. And he's going to go ahead and break our substitute with the Earthquake. So, okay, that's not the end of the world. I'll go ahead and actually hit him with our own Earthquake, and we should be able to just pick up this KO onto the Rhyperior. It looks like he's just going to give it to us, is what kind of information I'm taking out of this. So, thank you for the Rhyperior, my man. That's one Pokemon I don't have to play around anymore, and that just practically means I get free vote switches now for days. So, thank you again for losing a huge piece of your team that kind of stops me. Now we can just vote switch for days, like I said. That's kind of why I was predicting the switch, you know? Going for the substitute, and then we would have been in a better spot. We could have actually set up a Swords Dance or something. But you know what? Things happen. Salamence has come out, you know. Alright, so here I am pre-recording the rest of this battle. Basically what happens here is I'm trying to figure out if I want to switch Garchomp out or not. I don't necessarily know if this is a Choice Scarf Salamence. I ain't got much information. And if it is a Choice Scarf Salamence, what I came down to the conclusion is that we might actually be in kind of a little bit of trouble. But ultimately, we do end up keeping Garchomp in, and I go for the Outrage, hoping that we're able to at least outspeed this thing, and we are actually, so that's practically game at this point. We can get the Outrage off on the Salamence, and we go for the, obviously we're locked into Outrage at the moment, and then we go Outrage, let's see, into Party Time, which is the Ludicolo, but thanks to those sticky webs that we set up earlier, there's no doubt in my mind that we can't outspeed this thing. Really and truthfully, Ludicolo really can't outspeed much unless it has the Swift Swim, and then it becomes a really huge threat. But yeah, Outrage again. We don't even have to set up a Sword Stance. We're just able to clean it up. Very good stuff here. Now our opponent's last Pokemon, it happens to be that Blaziken though. Blaziken is the Pokemon I have to worry the most about. And if I remember correctly though, that this is actually a Blaziken. It's, like I said, this is pre-recording, so I don't remember seeing a Speed Boost proc. Maybe I was looking away, but we'll see here in a second. But, you know what? If it's Blaziken, it becomes the question of, do you think Blaziken should be banned, or do you think just Speed Boost Blaziken? Because really and truthfully, it's just the Speed Boost which causes it to be banned, in my opinion. If you kept it having the Blaze ability, Blaziken would be such a cool Pokemon to be able to use. So I guess that's kind of like the mini question of the day. Would you ban Blaziken if it had the Blaze ability? Oh, right there's the Speed Boost. Okay, but anyway, it's still a good question of the day. Anyway, we did hit ourselves in confusion, but this second time, you know, knowing that he has that sticky web boost affecting him, he's practically neutral speed. Garchomp outspeeds neutral speed Blaziken, and that's game. Guys, allergies attacked me. That's why I had to end up pre-recording. But let me guys know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.